again. This is yet another episode of the HOTSEAT, proudly brought to you by MNL, Next Generation Sports, and are also partnered by Gemcon Consultancy. And today I'm hosting Prisca Mhuru, the Black Mambas coach, the women's coach. With me today, my name is Thomas Mhuru. I want to welcome you, Prisca, to the show.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mhuru, for having me.
Yes, can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Okay, my name is Prisca Mhuru, and I coach Black Mambas team from ZRP. And that's all.
Okay, how did you start your volleyball career?
Okay, I'll start by saying I started liking volleyball when I was at school. Let me say liking, not interest, because I was just following friends to the volleyball court. Then from there, when I joined the force, there were so many sports being done in police, so we were told to choose one or two. I chose volleyball because I knew a little bit about volleyball, and then I chose what else? I chose shot put and discus, and surprisingly I didn't even go there, which means I developed interest then. So I would say that's when I started liking volleyball. I developed interest in volleyball as a player.
So which teams did you start playing for?
Oh, I started playing volleyball for Midlands Province. My first station from being a recruit, I went to Midlands Province. So I started playing for Midlands. Midlands Province in police volleyball.
So then professional teams?
Professional teams, I played for Subco team twice, 2011 and 2015. I was amongst the chosen one.
Okay. Then you went on to play for ZRP Harare, right?
Yes. I went, okay, when I came back when I was transferred from Midlands to Harare Province, I then started playing for Harare Province Club as a player.
Okay.
Yes. I think I played for Harare Province Club for 3 years. And then the team was being coached by Ngarakana, and thereafter it was Giza. He was my coach then.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's the only team you played for?
Yes.
Okay. So can you tell us about your transition from being a player to being a coach? When did it start?
In 2015, when Coach Giza was coaching me volleyball in Harare Province Club. I'm not really sure what he saw in me. He just said, I always want to see you by my side when I'm coaching. That's when I first started coaching volleyball. And then when there was a coaching what do you call it? Course here in Harare, then he said to me, please go and do that so that you have some papers for coaching. So that's when I started coaching 2015. Then I stopped playing volleyball.
Okay, so what was the motivation of going into coaching besides being advised by Giza to go for a course?
The motivation was driven by, I was like in the team, Harare Province Club, players seemed to listen to me so much. So I think that aspect made me realize that I can do it. So I just figured it out that I can be a coach, because I used to tell people what to do and they just do exactly what I say.
So your first coaching club, which was your first club as a coach?
Okay, my first coaching club was Harare Province club.
Yes.
When Coach Giza, who was my coach, retired, then I picked up from him and I started coaching the team.
Okay. We'll talk more about that in the second segment. Well, viewers, this is Prisca Mhuru, the Black Mambas coach, women's coach, talking to us about her career in volleyball. My name is Thomas Mangwiro. We are going away for a few minutes. Well, viewers, welcome back to another segment of this episode. This is the HOTSEAT and MNL program brought to you by GEMCON. My name is Thomas Mangwiro, and today I am talking to Prisca Mhuru, the Black Mambas women's coach. Welcome back to the second segment, Prisca.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mangwiro.
Then you said you coached ZRP Harare.
Yes.
And when did you move to Black Mambas?
Okay, there was no Black Mambas from 2015, and it was formed in 2021. So when it was formed, the players from Harare Province, they just moved to Black Mambas Queens, and then I was nominated to be the head coach of that team.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's when you started coaching Black Mambas.
Yes.
Tell us about your experiences as a coach previously before you went to Mambas. How was it like coaching ZRP Harare?
It was so difficult. I was not used to coach other ladies. And there were so many things that I needed to understand. So I was trying to understand ladies first. I was trying to understand how you coach ladies. I was also transitioning myself from being a player to being a coach.
And these were the players you were playing with, and now you are a coach.
Yes.
From a player, we're playing together.
Yes. I used to play with other players from Harare Province players. So I coached some people that I played with during my time as a player.
So then you moved. We understand that ZRP Harare did not used to play the National League. Maybe if they played, it was for a few occasions. But
sure.
Now we went on to Black Mambas, which was a team that was going to play in the Zimbabwe Premier Volleyball League.
Yes.
Can you tell us about the experiences in the National League as a coach?
The experiences I got when we started playing in the Premier League is that we had some difficulties because the intensity of games was up there. And the things that we knew from our games before was less information about what we were seeing now in the Premier League.
Okay.
Yes.
And what about the pressure to perform with Black Mambas being the flagship, formed as the flagship of the Zimbabwe Public Police? Already there was support unit doing well in the Zimbabwe Premier Volleyball League, and now you coming in from the police side as the flagship team. Was there no pressure to perform? How did you handle that?
Yeah, the pressure was there, I must say, because we wanted to match our the police team performance, and it was so difficult for us to match them, and because of that, my team we realized, let me say, the coach and the players, we realized we were not there yet, and we started rebuilding the team.
Okay. So, going forward, where do you see Black Mambas in the, maybe, let's say, next 5 years? Right now, Black Mambas is playing behind, let's say, UZ Wolves, there's Harare City, there's also support unit. You seem to be playing at number 4. What are the plans to surpass that performance and maybe be the top club in the land?
Yeah, as a club, as Black Mambas, we have undergone a recruitment process. We have taken some young blood, which we are training to join the team. And for now, I can say we are seeing the results. The young blood players are now even playing in the HVA tournaments, even National League. National League, they are now playing 1 or 2 of the players we are talking about, the young blood. And we have got 6 young blood players which we are training as of now, so that in the next 5 years, people will see a different Black Mambas, a different approach to everything that we do, because you know the energy from young blood players, they will give us the results we're expecting.
Already it is shown during this past weekend when you beat support unit 3-0. That was the first victory, right, over support unit?
Yes, yes.
How was the feeling beating support unit, your sister club?
Mixed feelings. I was happy. I was, it was like I was happy to see them winning that game. Why? Because even if anytime we played a support unit, my players seemed to fear. Even if it's not strong, even if other players are not there, they will be just thinking this is support and they beat us and they don't play well. So this time around, we have passed that, and I am so happy that the players played well. I have seen a change in their mental strength. I have seen a change in their capability. I have seen a change in their, let's say, the combinations.
Okay. So, going forward, do you think you are going to beat the other 2 teams, that is UZ Wolves and Harare City? And also, did you take them for a bribe after beating support units?
Yeah, we'll take them. We have plans. We have plans for that.
That was a huge victory.
Yeah,
if we can say.
Yeah, sure. It was my birthday, and they gave me what I really wanted on that day.
Yeah. Also, congratulations on your birthday. Let's talk also about your experiences in Zambia. We understand you went there for a level 2 coaching course. What are the new things you learned, and how is it going to help you in your coaching career? Okay,
I see them manifesting now. When I went to the course in Zambia, my approach to training have changed. I've learned a lot about how you train ladies. I've learned a lot about how you train an athlete. And like I said, it's manifesting in my players. I can see results now. I can see the mistakes I used to do before when I didn't have that level 2. Right now, we are really getting there, and I am so happy because of that course. And I'm sure, I am very sure that course helped me, and I'm taking my coaching career so seriously because of that.
And what is your advice to the other women? It is like now you are in a male-dominated field where most of the coaches are male, and you are there as one of the few women coaches. What is your advice to the other ladies?
One step at a time to you ladies. We can do this. What men can do, us women, we can do it as well. So let's just do it. Let's just show the other gender that we can do it. I know it's very difficult for us women to partake in this, but I want to lead them. I want to show them that this can be done. And I can tell you ladies that we need to take part to make Zimbabwe different in volleyball fraternity. Us ladies will take this volleyball far.
And the Black members, how supportive is the executive and the authorities towards the team?
Towards the team or me?
Towards
the whole.
General, yes.
Oh, okay. We are so happy. We have a supportive technical team. It's just unfortunate that things are just tough out there, but they do work their hearts out for us to participate in HVA, in any of the tournaments here in Zimbabwe. They try by all means for us to be there, and I just want to thank them for that, and I also want to thank them for giving us an opportunity as police officers to play the game, to show all people out there that as police officers we can also do it.
That was Prisca Mhuru talking to us about herself and Black members and volleyball in general. This leaves me to thank you for gracing this show. Prisca, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome, Mr. Mhuru.
This is the MNL Hot Seat, a program brought to you by MNL and also partnered by GEMCON. My name is Thomas Mangwiro. We are going away for a few seconds, and when we come back, we'll be talking to Thulisani Zarima from Rua. We out. Welcome back, viewers. This is Thomas Mangwiro, your host today in the Hot Seat, brought to you by MNL and also partnered by GEMCON Consultancy. In the first segment, I was talking to Prisca Mhuru, the Black members coach, and also in the second segment. And now in the final segment of this episode, I'm joined by Thulisani Zarima, the club manager for Rua Volleyball Club. Thulisani, welcome to the show.
Welcome, Ms. Mangwiro. Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, Roa, one of the most visible clubs, especially in social media. Can you give us a background in this establishment of Roa Volleyball Club?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mangwiro. Roa Volleyball Club is a club based in Roa, and it's backed by the council, partly by council and the Roa community.
Okay.
Yes.
What was the motivation to the establishment of a volleyball club?
The motivation and the aim was to take off the kids from the streets. As you can see, the club is not entirely composed of the council employees. The council just chip in and will get into the community and pick the kids so that they move away from drug and substance abuse. That is the motive. And also because myself and other guys behind the scenes, they love volleyball.
Okay.
Yes.
So from your objectives of establishing the club, what is the progress now?
Yeah, we've made very significant progress. We've managed to capture a number of kids, and now they are now established players, and also our community is getting in to chip in here and there, showing that these guys, our community, they are still with us, and they are seeing that we are still within the vision of the club.
Recently, you migrated from Mashonaland East to Harare Province. What was the reason of moving to the other side?
Thank you, Mr. Mhuru. Yeah, the reason for moving, if you were following us in Mashonaland East Province, that's Meva, we dominated that league for 3 consecutive years, and we felt the challenge was now not good for us. We're not being challenged. Okay, we're just wiping off anything that came our way, and also geographically we are now in Harare Metropolitan Province. Given the economic challenges that everyone is facing, it's cheaper for us to play in Harare, not Oget at all.
Okay, you talked about feeling unchallenged in Meva, and now you're in Harare Province. Isn't it that you are now getting more than what you bargained for?
Not really. As a club, we set our goals and our targets. We are within.
Okay.
Yes, the Harare League, yeah, it's very competitive, and we knew that. We knew what was before us, and if you can see, the Harare League is almost as the ZPVL, the Zimbabwe Premier League, Volleyball League, that we are also participating in.
Okay.
Yes. So we are being baptized, and we are also baptizing others there. So that's an achievement for us. For now, it's all systems go.
So in the short and long term, where do you want to see the brand Mhuru Volleyball Club?
What is left of us right now is to participate in the Zone 6. We've participated in Mashonaland East, we've participated in Harare Volleyball League, we've participated in the National League.
Yes.
It's time for Mhuru to cross borders.
Okay.
Yes.
And do you see yourselves peeping the likes of NABA, UZ2 support unit, some of their biggest clubs and most successful clubs in the land?
Definitely yes. Because just to trust our process. Remember, the first time we joined the Zimbabwe Premier Volleyball League, we finished with about 5 points the whole season. And this year, we are with 14 points.
Okay.
So there's some progress. Those guys, the Nabas, the users, it's 6 against 6. Our guys are getting confident every day, and you know, the first time we're losing 3-0 and other, but now we said that we lose 3-2, 3-1, and we beat other small guys who purport to be big.
Okay.
Yes.
You said you are the club administrator, and in the last few weeks, I've seen you on the touchline as the coach. Have you said the coach and you have taken over the reins?
No, we haven't sacked any coach, but coincidentally, our coaches had some personal problems towards the games, so they could not attend. So I had to step in and make sure things tick. And for your own information, yeah, I had some of you guys saying, boys, after I've taken I've gone to the touchline and the team won, others were saying, yeah, you should fire coaches because they lost and the manager. Let me make this point clear. It's not that I'm a good coach or I'm a coach. That's why the team won. You know, with these players and their daily coaches, these coaches, they set their standard and disciplinary measures and actions. So at times when they play, they'll be tense. And when someone who is not with them every day comes, they'll play freely and, you know, so that you win. It's not that I was technically good.
Okay. Don't you have an assistant coach to the head coach who was attending to welfare?
We do have Mr. Dennis Parausha. like I said, both of them.
So does your coming in not tantamount to interference?
No, it was a problem solving just for that. Coach Dennis had also some commitments elsewhere. Coach Cabot and the same. And unfortunately, these things they did happen 2 consecutive weeks.
Okay.
And I had to step in. But now I'm back to my office.
Many thought you had taken over, and there were also calls from some quarters saying, are you licensed to be a coach at that level?
Honestly speaking, I'm not licensed. I just took advantage of the lapse of concentration by the authorities, like everyone is doing.
So, HVA, if you are listening to this show, if you're watching to this show, he is one of your prisoners. What can I say? Is it a prisoner or an offender? He has been practicing, and also in the ZPVL.
Yes,
so
I did.
The chairman is listening. I am calling on them to take action against the Rua and yourself.
No, we are. Thank you, Mr. Mangwelo. It's an open truth, and that has been happening to almost all of the clubs. But we cannot say they should not fine us because Jembere was
so there. Let's agree, Jembere was also there. So there is a chain of lawlessness in our leagues.
Definitely, yes. Because you can't run away from that.
So
it's happening in daylight.
What do we have to do to tame that lawlessness?
Personally, I think it's difficult to tame it. Because, truly speaking, you can't sacrifice or crucify a certain section or try to get some
So what is the problem?
The problem maybe is the economy.
Or not the authorities?
Not the authorities. But the authorities who are forced to compromise also because of the economy, because they can't enforce all the laws and rules because of some financial constraints. Because they are also making their own compromising, so they can't.
Okay, so for now they can allow it because of the economy.
I don't know if they are allowed, but they are allowing it.
Well, viewers, what is your take on this? We'll leave that one. And Zarima, a Rua Volleyball Club seems to be the most visible in social media, especially on Facebook. Who is the face behind that page?
Okay, yeah. That question, I just want to be honest, like I said about those. Me seeing me on the bench.
Yes.
Yeah. The man or the person behind those posts and the administration of that page is Mr. CID Binga.
Okay, yourself.
Myself, the man that unfortunately you have asked this question. Because most people were asking and I was saying, no, I don't know the person. I also want to know him.
That is why this is called the hot seat and the best show in volleyball in Zimbabwe. I will get to unravel and unpack everything. So I would wish your players the effort Rua is putting into the project Rua and what you are doing on your social media. If your players can fire the shows like that, you definitely win this hot seat. Actually, you are doing a very good job, and most clubs should follow. We should have, we should make some noise in social media. What made you think about that?
You know, like I said in the first, that Rua Volleyball Club comprises of the council and the community. So when we go on the social media, we try to interact and give feedback to our community of what will be happening in the club, so that everyone is up to date on what is actually happening. So we just said, no, social media will help us, like in this era. Social media is the best way to go.
Okay, that's a good job. That is actually a good one. And any last words to your followers, to your supporters, and the authorities, obviously Rua, the town council, and the community?
Thank you, Mr. Mhuru. Firstly, to the Ruwa local board, I just want to say thank you for supporting us, the community. We've got a number of business people who are supporting us. I can't mention them by name and finish you all, but of importance, our community, Mr. Mhuru. I remember one day when we were facing challenges of traveling to Bulawayo, and I called one of the institutions, and they just said to me, just drive to our factory. When I got there, I got 200 liters of diesel. I said, no, Team Ruwa can't fail to go to fulfill a fixture. Just take the 200 liters diesel. So I just want to say thank you, our community, our fans. I know even MNL is now following us. Instead of following this page is now following us. So we say thank you very much. And also the technical team in the Ruwa and the players. And what I would want to say is continue. We need to continue as a unit. Our culture is discipline, and discipline. For your information, I think you know Ruwa is one of the clubs in the HVA and ZPVA that has never missed a match or come late for a match. That's our culture. And anyone who wants to join Ruwa, please come. Ruwa family is as big as the whole continent. Everyone, everyone is welcome.
Is Ausha Holdings part of the family, the Ruwa family?
Ausha Holdings is one of our corporates who help us in behind the scenes.
Okay, we'll definitely talk about them in future episodes. But I would like to thank them, Ausha Holdings, if you are watching. Thank you for the birthday message. They actually made a poster for my birthday. So,
okay.
Jenny, I would like to thank you for that. That was the Thulisani Zarima, the club administrator for Ruwa Volleyball Club, talking to us. That was the final segment of this episode. And I would like to thank you, Thulisani, for making time for this show.
Thank you, Mr. Mhuru. Have a blessed day.
You are welcome. And viewers, this is the end of our episode brought to you by MNL and Gemcon. My name is Thomas Mhuru. We leave you for now, and let's meet in the next episode.